Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Wednesday night, and we have a little bit of free time on our hands. I thought it would be fun for us to do an anime review for the anime review section of the Noel Comics YouTube channel. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite anime OVAs, and that is an anime that was on the international channel's Japanese Action Explosion roughly 20 years ago. To me, it's like it was only yesterday, and to me, it's also 1987. So this thing just came out. So what am I talking about here? Well, tonight we're going to be reviewing episode 1 of a 4-episode OVA series from the mangaka Yun Kouga, who is one of my favorite mangaka artists. I'm a big fan of her art style. She famously did the character designs for Gundam 00, but her character designs in Gundam 00 look quite a bit different than her character designs in this anime. Well, let's been a minute into the review. What am I even talking about? Well, tonight, my friends, we are going to be reviewing Earthian, episode 1, The Beginning of the End. So, let's get to the beginning of our Beginning of the End review for the Noel Comics YouTube channel. So, where should I start? Earthian has got amazing artwork that is very, very unique to Yun Kouga's art style. This anime is made by Yomex, who brought us such awesomeness as Bubblegum Crisis. So you can pretty much combine Yun Kouga's art style with Bubblegum Crisis, and you get the visuals of the first 2 Earthian VHS tapes. This is actually a DVD called Earthian the Angelic Collection that I have, but this was originally released on 4 VHS tapes. So the premise of Earthian is one that I find very interesting. You basically have angels judging the earth, and you have a kind of a positive and a negative value, and the angels kind of are in these like buddy cop duos, and they weigh the positive and negative actions of the Earthians, and if the negative actions outweigh the positive actions, then the earth gets destroyed. So, yeah, good stuff. So, the buddy cop duo that we have in this anime are Kagetsuya and Chaya. And Chaya is this kind of a scrawny, kind of effeminate angel. And Chaya is got black wings and black hair. Chaya is also a very, positive, wide-eyed, likable character. Now, Chaya's partner is really cool. His name is Kagetsuya. He is, a blonde, broad-shouldered martial artist who likes to cook. So there's that. If you couldn't tell, this is a very girly anime. In fact, the manga is of the shonen ai genre. So, what does that mean to my untrained friends in the various kind of avenues of Japanese manga? Japanese girls have a thing. It's actually not that different than American guys, where Japanese girls find sometimes same-sex romantic tension in their girly manga a good thing for them. And the VHS tapes don't really get into that, but if you get into the manga, that is very much a theme with these 2 characters and just generally in the series. But it's not present in the first 2 OVAs. The 3rd OVA it is present in, and not so much again in the 4th, but, it is what it is. So you can either like that or not, but as a fan of, Japanese anime and 80s, kind of action stuff, and beautiful artwork, Earthian, the first OVA hits all the right notes in terms of my tastes. So what goes on in this episode? I've watched this a lot. This is like one of those animes that I like to have on in the background quite a bit. So we're in a situation here where Chaya and Kagetsuya are in Shinjuku, Japan. Okay? And Chaya had met a blue-haired fellow in Hong Kong named Taki. And, they were both kind of like mutually depressed and became friends because Chai is a misfit angel with black wings and Taki is a blue-haired android. So you can tell this is very much grounded in reality. Then, what ends up happening is Chaya runs into Taki's purple-haired sister, Takako, who's very cute and cool. And Chaya and Takako hit it off. And just so happens that a cool red-haired Japanese Terminator kills Takako, who is an android. This Terminator is obviously an android. They're part of this group called the House that's run by a mad scientist named Dr. Ashino, who basically wants to play God and make bio-android humans. So Takako, he had the brilliant idea of putting a nuclear bomb in her heart. Take that for wherever you will. So when K001, the Terminator android, decides to kill Takako's doctor boyfriend, she starts having emotional breakdowns, as women tend to do sometimes. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Anyway, so with Takako in an emotionally unbalanced state, her nuclear bomb heart could go off at any second, which leaves the evil Terminator K001 to actually track her down and bring her back to the house so they can operate on her. Well, in the meantime, she's basically been taken in by Chaya and Kagetsuya, who are like, we have this purple-haired girl who's got burns on her legs and is rambling incoherently. So we get this situation where ultimately, spoilers here if you're concerned, Takako gets cornered by K001. K001 ends up kidnapping Chaya, taking him back to the house. Takako basically escapes from him, K001, and then ends up going back to the house to then blow herself up and free Chaya. It's really good stuff. So, you can either take or leave the plot I gave you. I really enjoy the aesthetic of this anime. I find the characters charming, and the soundtrack is great. Now, the closing credits in this episode of Earthian, it's a song called, is it This Mother by Milk, I think it is? Yeah. I've got the soundtrack to the early Earthian episodes right here. This is one of the really good insert songs right here. I'll try to make so you can hear it.
君と変わらないよね。うん。でもどうして？俺は仲間を置き去りにしてこの国まで逃げてきた。滝。
Sorry, I'm having a moment, so it's good stuff. There's Takako right there. She's riding the train. So this is really good stuff, this anime. It's got a real warmth to the imagery. Maybe it's just the analog film quality and the cell shading. I also really like the character designs. They've got these big glassy eyes that are very pastel-y colors. And also you get a really nice contrast of this kind of very kind of shoujo-esque stuff, and then mixing it with martial arts and killer robots, and 80s Japanese, I guess you would call it city pop stuff. It's fantastic. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Earthian episode 1 a 45. It's fun if you enjoy 1980s aesthetics. If you enjoy the International Channel, my favorite channel of all time. If you're a fan of Yun Kouga, and maybe the Shonen Ai stuff isn't your cup of tea, you can still enjoy the first 2 episodes of Earthian. if you're not really into that stuff. And if you are into it, then this is just more stuff to pad out your experience of the manga. Before I leave, I really do want to show you some of Yun Kouga's artwork in this Earthian book, because here's some of the clips of the manga. Her art style in the manga is much more cutesy and kind of girly than the more kind of robust style of the Yomex animation. Everyone's kind of more beefy. But I mean, her art stuff is just so pretty. I mean, it's really, really pretty. So I'm a big fan of hers and her 80s style artwork here, and her use of tones and solid colors, and just pretty girls and cool guys, and just it's really nice stuff here. So there you have it, gang. This is Earthian Episode 1, The Beginning of the End. And now it's the end of our Beginning of the End review for the Noel Comics YouTube channel. Check this out. I recommend watching it in Japanese. And until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care, and I will see you in the very near future. Sayonara. Bye-bye.